Hi, Scorpio moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. I've already shuffled the cards. I'm going to shuffle just a few more times and split the deck, and then we will begin your reading. Before I do that, I would like to speak on the background. This being related to Sagittarius Moons, who are being featured in the Spotlight series for this round of readings. Sagittarius energy being all about spirituality, free-spiritedness, being great teachers and leaders, having a lot of genuine love from within their hearts, and just being that warm, comforting, fiery blanket that is needed in the time of storms. But also Sagittarius Moons wanting to give honor and recognition to their shadow self here with the Gemini energy coming through. And I'm just hearing research. We see the books here. I did use this background for Gemini Moons some time ago, and this totally came to me. So I feel that this is about doing greater data, paying greater attention to the details, and that being connected to Virgo, but Gemini being a part of this too. Actually, to be honest, Mercury is the ruler of both Gemini and Virgo. So it's being very important, and also in connection with that sister sign there. So that interconnectedness is a very beautiful thing here. Gemini energy also being related to intelligence, speech, communication, sense of humor, wit, and also having duality energy, being a dual sign. So with that being said, Sagittarius Moon energy being a part of the guidance, asking us to be in greater appreciation for the completion of ourselves, what actually makes us a whole, and that coming together, creating more strength, more power, more clarity, more knowledge, and more wisdom. Not being afraid to face our fears and face our shadows, face the truth, own up to our shit, and move through with it. So this being that supportive energy coming from Sagittarius Moons for the Spotlight series. Get into possibly even to, I've noticed too, now that I see this and say this, but I've also noticed that a lot of my setups, I'm a school photographer, and lately we've been being put in the media centers for our setups for the location, and I've been surrounded by books. So I don't know if that's resonating for you, but if you're being surrounded by books, I do feel it's a call for encouragement to get more into reading and getting involved into some certain readings. And I do have some things that are coming to mind where I did purchase a certain book that I bought a long time ago and have yet to really sit down and read it. So that being a message there coming through as far as books there too, and really getting into some greater intel. And this could be physical or spiritual. This could even be, you know, really diving deep from within, healing oneself to be able to discover more truth. So if you know any Sagittarius moons, do send them some love. Okay, so with the moon card here, we do have a new moon energy that's coming through. And the moon placement is currently in Cancer. And so I was drawn to select this card here. New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. And we just did the Cancer reading not too long ago. So I'm going to read the reading selection for this card, and then we'll get to your cards. I hope everyone is doing well and feeling like $1,000,000. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or a moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. You can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. Attune to the moon by making sure you put family first. Additional meanings for this card: let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The teaching: the new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So when you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. I love that card and this reading that goes with it. That's beautiful. This is a very pretty card. And then that message just being fantastic. So I hope that is, I know that's resonating for all of you. Even the cross watchers, what up? All right, let's get to the shuffle here. Say we love you too. And the energy of 3 is coming through. And with this reading coming right before the full moon, or excuse me, the new moon, happy new moon to everyone. Wishing you all the best. I'm going to put this right here. Let's see what we have for your first card. 10 of Wands in reverse, the end of burdens. All right. Moving on up. Let's get it. Come on, Scorpio moons. This is great. So this is endings here. Things that have been heavy, a lot of hard work, a lot of strenuous activity to get you through and pull you through the remaining parts of a cycle or cycles here. Possibly having to deal with a lot of cycles. Each of these wands here could be different cycles that you've been dealing with. The arrows are going up. And I'm just getting that being connected to Sagittarius energy, where we do have that here with the fire energy of the wands. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. 10 is also 10th house energy of Capricorn. Oh my God, very interesting. We have Who the Cat Fit by Bob Marley and the Wailers playing right now. So we have 4 arrows here. That 4 energy, that could be connected to a home situation. We have a lot of that home energy coming through. And that security, that's also there. Security and protection, a situation possibly related to a home. Burdens being over for you, boo. You're releasing this too. I mean, it's not just going away. I feel this is a testament to your hard work here and you overcoming and being successful. Your second card. 7 of Cups. This being a card of Pisces, but I do feel that this is about options. You having great selection here. With one door closing, a bigger and greater door that's much prettier, more decked out and designed, opening for you here. And this was coming through with the Libra reading. Options coming through, but in the Libra reading, and I'm seeing this too, there being a 2 of Cup energy related to an Ace of Cup, with you having that main energy of your moon energy right here, loving yourself and creating partnerships, great partnerships that are going to be stable, that are going to be emotionally fulfilling. I feel that you're kind of moving through this. It's not necessarily all coming at once. I do feel this is a gradual process where you're beginning to see trinkets of these partnerships that are beginning to build on wonderful foundations for you. So this being a very happy and joyful energy here too. I do feel this is connected with this being a card of Pisces. This is connected to your dreaminess and your manifesting and what it is that you have been visualizing, been working on, meditating on, now coming into fruition here. Lots of cups. And this is right before the 8 of Cups here too. So what I'm also getting, there being a significant Ace of Cup offer coming through that has a lot of love attached to it. That's going to create this 8 of Cups to help you to walk away even more from what is no longer serving you. So this is helping with the gradual process of that movement forward successfully. 7 energy is also Libra energy. And then we do have your energy, your water energy connected to this as well with the cups. And Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and a Fucus. 7th house energy is also related to Libra, and that having to do with balance. Balancing of the scales, situations that have been like way off is what I'm hearing. Now being brought back into a good balance for you. And this all just being designed to help you to build up greater strength for yourself, to know your true value and your worth. To not settle for less, to not stand for anything that is more on a negative connotation. And I am getting, for a lot of your past readings, that Cancerian energy being very important to you with that moon energy and your sign being debilitated, where the Taurus energy is exalted, and that being a part of your shadow energy. So connected to the sister energy of Cancer, this being great benefit here for you, that Cancer energy there too as well. And I do see that C in that moon shade there with that star. So that could stand for Cancer. Cancer the crabby there. And that C could also be significant for something else. It could be related to a name as well. Let's see what we have for your third card. We have the Fool. So I do feel this is about possibly that 8 of Cup energy and that Ace of Cup coming through, a selection being made, and now a leap of faith being taken. And this being the beginning of a new manifestation cycle here. Being a 0, that being about that wholeness. So that being a part of that 8 of Cups, that's helping to see the truth of a matter for what it is. Removing yourself from situations that are not emotionally fulfilling. And moving towards, and this having greater clarity and moving towards what does serve you here. Being excited about this. Embarking on a new adventure, endeavor. Also, with that new manifestation cycle, this is all about newness and not bringing what one has been carrying, but, you know, taking what one has that is going to be significant and not bringing a whole bunch of baggage, releasing that baggage. This being here too, and that 7 of Cups there, with the option energy, coming down to a selection and not necessarily bringing all that. This coming into that 8 of Cup, but that 8 of Cup having to do more with that emotional energy. So not necessarily being a physical energy that can weigh one down. This being a light energy here. And having greater perspective, having different perspective here too, realizing that you are the change that you wish to see. And what it is that you visualize, what it is that continues to resonate in your mind, that is a part of manifesting and creating. So you having greater perspective and different perspective here too is what I'm getting. But this could also be about someone here from your options here. Someone being this full energy and wanting to take a leap of faith towards you. Leaving behind what no longer serves them. This could be the action of an alignment here between you and a soulmate that's destined to come together. Getting that energy strongly as I was reading that moon card. But overall, I'm just getting this as being you moving into something greater here. Elevating. Elevating. I'm seeing a rising energy here. Your fourth card. We have the Knave of Cups in reverse. With this coming underneath that Ten of Wands there, I'm going to move this. Let's see. Let's slide these over. To the right, to the right. So with the Knave of Cups here. In reverse. I am getting this being an energy that you've left behind here. Possibly seeing, because this is coming right after the full. This also could be an energy that is wanting to say their final goodbyes, express their final woes. I'm getting a sad energy here. And with this coming underneath that Ten of Wands, this being a part of energy that has been one of those burdens there. So with you releasing and moving forward, I do feel that this particular energy, and this being cups, I'm getting this being more of telepathic energy here. With these options, this could be about different options that you're connecting to on a whole different realm here, telepathically. One of these energies you're leaving behind, having made a choice here, is what I'm getting with that Eight of Cups and walking away. We have a lot of cup energy that's coming through, so great deals of emotion here where that energy of not wanting to let go or release, you doing what's best for you though here, connected to that Ten of Wands because it was a burden here. And this could be a younger person here, someone who's younger than you. For some of you, I'm getting that you may have found out that a child is not yours. There being some confusion, and that coming through with the Seven of Cups here, now that this is coming out. And so that Ace of Cups coming through of that genuine love offer coming from you, but you also receiving an offer and an Ace of Cups. Or wanting to take a cup and offer it to someone else. Being a part of a new connection after finding out some news that a child may not be yours. And that won't resonate for everyone. But mainly what I'm getting is that there is someone who has been very adamant about getting your attention, wanting you to see them. But I feel that with this reversal here, this is speaking to it being over, but also to the fact that this is someone who is not of your best interest here. And also coming under that Ten of Wands there. Knave energy is page energy, and that having to do with communication and messages that are coming through. Possibly to not getting an apology. This is a card of apology here too. And I feel you're okay with that. You have said your piece with a lot of this, with that Ten of Wands being there in reverse and things being over. You creating options. And moving forward. So even with the setup here, and I feel that's the way it's supposed to be here, because this energy here with you, or someone who is wanting to take this move forward towards you, is off on the races here. And this being, I feel more of that energy of wanting to show what was connected to that Ten of Wands, or one of the energies connected to that Ten of Wands. And this could be different energies where you're owed a lot of apologies here. And it's just being karmic lessons for whoever was involved with that. And that being their choice and you having that understanding there. It's all good. You know. All right, let's see what we have for your fifth card. Two of Cups in reverse. All right, so releasing Two of Cups here. And in that releasing, it's bringing about that clarity that I was getting connected to this Ace of Cup here that's helping you to bring in newer partnerships that are going to be more in your favor. And the difference with these cups here, I feel that this is about there being no equal give and take. I'm seeing a heart going into a cup and this heart not going into a cup, like where it should be tit for tat, and it's not there. Two energy is about partnership. It's also related to Taurus energy, which is really cool because we do have that second placement here being connected to Taurus there. A lot of good Taurus energy that's coming through, so I do feel that speaks to the shadow work that you have been doing. And this is more water energy that we have here. And so I'm getting, you know, this being connected to this energy here. That was a Two of Cup. You releasing this and creating and manifesting a new here. Having built yourself up on a foundation of an Ace of Cup and now having an Ace of Cup offer come through. What I was also going to say here too is seeing the difference in this Two of Cup. That's a part of your destiny. I feel also a part of your selection here. There's red here in the design here on this cup, and there's no red here. The red is more in these hearts here, where I feel it was connected to lessons related to your heart. Helping you to increase the love from within yourself, given what it is that you've gone through. But particular Two of Cups relationships and partnerships are coming to a close, possibly due to some illusion and confusion. And not being stable and not having equal give and take and reciprocity and fairness. And that being connected to the 7th house energy from Libra. Very strong emotion energy. And I do feel that this was a very difficult process of releasing and letting go because of the amount of love that can be felt. But there's so much water here. There's very little action, and the only action that's present is in this Ten of Wands that is burdensome. It's not a progressive or positive action towards anything that's going to be able to be built and built up successfully. You having this realization and that being a part of that moving away from what no longer serves. It's very, very watery. And I feel that you are, you know, with you having Scorpio energy, you having a good amount of water energy in itself. I feel that what you are looking for is this wand energy, but not in this way of this Ten of Wands here. You're looking for that fire and that desire and that passion and that physical action of someone who is really going to take the reins and take control of situations when it comes to you, and you both doing this together. I feel that's what you're manifesting in a newer Two of Cups that's coming through here. Someone who is willing to take that action there, not being this full energy and the action there. You putting the action in yourself and seeing this come back to you. And it not being connected to a lot of this water energy that, again, was it probably felt really, really good. But then it also felt really, really bad because there was no supportive action to continue to help it to grow in the way that it needed to. It's just too damn watery, boo, is what I'm hearing. And that's okay. Again, this is all a part of lessons and learning here. Helping you to grow. And for this other person or people that I feel you were connected to that are being left behind here. And we do have that energy of being left behind with the 5 energy, the 7 and the 2, breaking down to a 5, but then also the 7 and 2 coming together to create a 9 of Cups. And that 9 of Cups being about wish fulfillment here for you. After going through some good amount of rain, that's what I'm getting. So that water can be very nurturing to help things grow, but then that rain can also be a part of some very sad energy, melancholy energy, almost depressive energy, and it just being too heavy. So you manifesting greater balance and having more clarity about what it is that you want and who it is that you want. Your last card. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse here. So someone very cutting. And the only thing I'm getting from this being underneath the Fool, because it's a solid foundation that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this being beneath you here. I'm not getting this as being aligned with you and your energy. Given that it is underneath here, it's very possible that, you know, you have this energy from within you here. And this being a part of the lessons coming from this watery situation here. Very interesting. We have all this water. And then we have this King of Swords. So with that, what I'm getting is with that emotion and that more lower vibrational energy that was coming through, this being connected to that King of Swords there with just very cutting words. And it just being all over the place. Being very imbalanced where it could be a lot of love, but then it can also be a lot of painful heartache and heartbreak type energy. And I'm getting this as being, this all being about you here, and this being about what is beneath you here. So this could also be another Scorpio energy that you were dealing with here. With very interesting placements here too. That Swords energy is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. King energy is Emperor energy. So this being possibly having to do with relationship between two parents. We did have that child energy that came through there. But that Emperor energy in reverse, that's speaking to possibly someone not being a great father. And that just having to do with the lack of healing that's going on from within them. And then also someone looking and reflecting on what it is that they had here and what it is that they've done here by not doing the work of closing cycles successfully, by apologizing, owning up to their shit, having a connection in a Two of Cups that was a part of some breadcrumbing here. And then that 5 energy coming through as well, where I was getting that energy of being left out in the cold. So you being left out in the cold here too in a connection. And this just being karmic law that's coming through. And I'm also seeing your energy is the 8th house energy, 8th house of Scorpio. And I am seeing the energy of an 8 that's coming through. So what we put out is what we get back. And I just feel with the clarity that's come through for you, you just wanting to move yourself away. And that 8 of Cups is very strongly what I was getting. You taking your cup from this 2 of Cups here, learning how to love yourself, and that being a part of that 8 of Cups. But I am getting you also getting supportive energy and a lot of love from newer situations built on healthier foundations that are also helping you to be more propellant towards moving towards your goals and your dreams here. Having this King of Swords energy beneath you, putting your foot down when it comes to this particular energy here in this King of Swords. Someone who is very cutting with their words, can be very sharp, can be without emotion. So it can go from like super lovey to super cold in like no time. And that just not being stable energy. Not stable at all. This is in that 4th house energy of Cancer here. And I feel that with your connection to Cancer, all the way coming through with that connection from your shadow energy of Taurus, or polarity energy of Taurus, I should say. This just helping you with that clarity and seeing what it is that you don't want. And so you experiencing this type of energy of that back and forth, and it just not being stable for you. So you moving away from it. And having, you know, a true success, being on top of a situation related to a King of Swords in reverse here. And moving forward and moving away from this. This is someone who's also very smart. And instead of using their gift for the greater good, for their greatest good, and for the betterment of others, they use it in a way that's just very imbalanced. They just have some inner work that needs to be done. And I feel that that's a part of your purpose, being in their life, to help them to come into that realization. By you staying, it's just contributing to all that water. And so by you removing your water and all that great love, I feel that you did supply, that you were able to give, having to give that love to yourself, that being something very significant for you with your energy being debilitated when it comes to the moon. You doing what's best for you, for sure, here. Let's see what we have on the bottom. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. This is pretty neat here. You got someone incoming, someone that, I do feel this is overall about your energy, but I do feel that you are, I'm getting both energy. So you taking a leap of faith, moving towards what is meant for you, and this being that emperor here who is right here for you as this gift, being connected to that four and being stable, being very strong, powerful, one who has a lot of great dealings and businesses that are going on here, and being very successful at this. The light rays, I'm seeing that very similar to these rays here. So they're being in alignment here. We have blue and red energy coming together, that being about the electric energy and the magnetic energy. So it's a vice versa energy here. So you taking a leap of faith when it comes to yourself, moving away into a new cycle here, and someone that you are aligning with. That red being significant, and also the blue coming through there, and a newer Two of Cup partnership here. And this could be about more than one partnership in your life here. But because of what you're building and the foundation that you're building on, having all of this beneath you here, helping you to come towards energies that are going to be more serving for you and towards you. Where I am getting Empress energy connecting with Emperor energy here. You having the power from within yourself to move into greater. And then I feel that whoever it is that you're partnering up with, for whatever reason, they're taking a leap of faith on you. A meeting together, a meeting of the minds on a newer level here. But this overall is speaking to your success, you being a true boss, having this from within, as within, so is without. You owning the energy of the eighth house energy of Scorpio. Beautiful energy here. I'm going to do this here too. Yeah, because look at this. Ooh, buddy. The truth is coming out, 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 out. Third party situation here. You getting away from this. You're getting away from this. And this has nothing to do. We're going to slide these over, because I'm not going to put this on top of that Queen of Coins in reverse. This has nothing to do with you. And I feel you want nothing to do with it either, because it's toxic. And it was burdensome, a situation here. Connected to a third-party situation. We'll just do like this and have these two together. That energy was coming through pretty strong, and that's why I felt the need to uncover this card here. But these two energies being very toxic, you moving towards someone who is going to have your best interest here, you manifesting this. And then vice versa again, this being equal give and take here. You having this boss from within, you're now seeing this boss here in the physical. And being this boss in the physical here too. Seeing greater prospect for yourself and what it is that you can really bring for yourself when you do the work. Knowing that you don't have to put up with energies like this. where there is delusion and confusion, and that all being very burdensome, and no apologies for what it is that you experience. This King of Swords isn't even focused on this Queen of Wands. He's focused on that Two of Cups. That was a part of you where there was breadcrumbing due to a third-party situation. Queen of Coin energy is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But this is also about someone who's very greedy, who's also unstable and ungrounded. They worry a lot when it comes to money. And it could be the situation here with someone finding out that a child is not theirs here, and that being connected to this partnership here. About very deceptive energy that's coming through. Like attracts like. Even though these are different elements here, I do feel that they're very similar, and they're both in reverse. They're very similar energies here. So there's a lot of fighting over money. There being no real true water energy, no real love here. I feel that love was coming from you being fed off when it came to your water energy and being supplied towards this connection. By you removing this, it's bringing to light a situation that is possibly coming to an end here, because your light is gone. That darkness, in that darkness is the uncovering of what's been taking place here. And that all beginning to shine. That all beginning to shine through. And come to the surface here. By you walking away. Very interesting. But this is what it is, so. You've got new coming in. Great success. The beginning of a new cycle here. Coming through as confirmation here. Two of Cup energy where you will be emotionally fulfilled. I feel you're already experiencing this and wanting to move more towards that. Coming into greater success and gains here too with that Emperor card, where you're seeing that success, being that true boss, but then also being around like energies that are going to be more supportive for you and more giving, having your best interests, supporting you and seeing you through. And this being about that equal give and take. You doing that for others and others doing that for you. And if it's not happening in that way, you have no problem in removing yourself from these situations. As you have in the past, I feel it was very difficult. This being a part of the lesson here to help you to be able to remove yourself from what no longer serves you without hesitation. And I would say send love and luck here to these energies here as they move through their dark energy here, moving towards that light. Scorpio Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.